I used to be terrible with money until I discovered these guiding principles. Now I want to share these 15 life-changing rules with you too. It doesn't matter if you're new to the economic game or looking to enhance your income. These rules will guide you on your journey to financial freedom. Financial literacy is your first step toward wealth. Move away from the scarcity mindset and learn to use money as a tool. Banks might also play the game with your cash, but get wise about money and you'll be on track to amass the wealth of your own. Now let's dive in the 15 game-changing rules for financial independence. Rule number 1, budget regardless of your income. One thing almost all financial experts agree on is you need to budget your income. Think of it the way financial expert Dave Ramsey does. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. If you want to get ahead in the money game, you've got to give every dollar a purpose. A budget isn't about restricting what you can spend. It's about creating a plan so you're in control. It's simple. Income minus outgo equals exactly 0. Every dollar needs a job. Whether it's paying off that debt, saving for an emergency, or investing in your future. Don't just spend without a plan, and then wonder where all your money went. Tell your money exactly where to go. Then, watch how it can transform your life. Rule number 2, money is a marathon, not a sprint. Some people get rich very quickly, but that's the exception, not the rule. A better example is Warren Buffett. He's one of the richest men in the world, with a fortune of nearly $120 billion. But he made the majority of his money after he turned 55 years old. Getting rich takes time, years in fact, but subscribing to my channel only takes seconds. It's human nature to want a quick fix, but real wealth is accumulated incrementally over decades. Maybe you start by saving $50 a month. Through the miracle of compound growth, even small, consistent investments add up. Be patient and persistent rather than expecting overnight success. Rule number 3, wealth won't cure insecurities, money won't make you happy story. This is a rule many overlook. Studies show happiness rises with income, but only to a point. If you aren't happy earning 50K, don't expect 100K to suddenly bring lasting fulfillment. Find contentment at your income level while continuing your wealth-building journey. Rule number 4, silence is golden. Talking about finances makes many people uneasy. They may judge how little or much you make or even ask for handouts. Keep finances private so money issues don't strain key relationships with loved ones. Confide only in those you completely trust. Now before we jump to the next rule, be sure to like this video and if you're enjoying this content. Rule number 5, plan for escalating expenses. As you age, your expenses will inevitably rise. You might be tempted to upgrade your home, car, vacations, but yielding to lifestyle creep will sabotage wealth building by locking you into higher fixed costs. Give yourself a lifestyle allowance, but earmark most raises for savings and investments first. Rule number 6, cash is vulnerable to inflation. Cash might feel safer, but it loses value over time due to inflation. And in a low-yield savings account, your money gets virtually no growth. Invest funds you won't need for 3-5+ years for far better return potential. Stocks are risky short-term, but for long-run building. Rule number 7, impulse buys can lead to regret. Impulse buying provides a temporary high, but leaves you feeling guilty afterward about the money wasted. When you get tempted, force yourself to wait several days before pulling the trigger. More often than not, the urge will pass and you avoid buyer's regret. Rule number 8, small steps to big wealth. Small actions repeated over 30+ years is how average earners get rich. Save an extra $100 a month, invest 10% annually, build multiple income streams through side hustles or rentals. Compounding grows small amounts into large nest eggs. Rule number 9, greed can be your downfall. Unchecked greed causes investors to take foolish risks, hoping to strike it rich quickly. But sky-high returns often mean assuming lots of danger. Find an investing sweet spot between greed and fear, where risk aligns with your growth objectives. Rule number 10, investment options. Educate yourself on stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, various options for growing your money. Then build a diversified portfolio matching your risk appetite and timeline. Stick with smart choices over speculation. Rule number 11, recognize that money has its limits. Some of the best things in life are free, and money can't buy genuine friendships or the joy of meaningful experiences with loved ones. Rule number 12, wealth begets wealth. Existing wealth begets more wealth when leveraged strategically. Use assets to secure favorable debt to invest in cash-flowing assets. Prime example, rental property mortgages. Use a solid business plan and manage risk, but don't be afraid to spend money to make money. Rule number 13, apply the 80-20 rule. Focus on the 20% of your efforts that yield 80% of your results. Track how you spend time and money for a month. You'll likely find disproportionate results from a minority of efforts. Double down on what delivers highest returns. Rule number 14, exercise caution with banks. Hold on a sec. Banks use your money through fractional reserve banking. Exercise caution when relying on banks. Yes, they provide valuable services, but also charge annoying fees if you aren't careful. Shop around for free checking accounts and high-yield savings to keep more money in your pocket. Rule number 15, your ideas and energy is key. Wealth is often generated from bold ideas, passion projects, and outworking others. Maintain an entrepreneurial spirit around money-making pursuits. Stay alert for fresh opportunities and pounce on them before others do. Stick with these principles, stay consistent, and you'll be shocked at how your net worth grows over months and years. Financial freedom awaits. Now go create it.